All right, the case of a former sheriff's sergeant accused of misusing a county car and a gas card should have gone to the district attorney's office.
Yeah, and that's according to the former DA himself. Team 10 investigator Melissa Masiha found out there is still time to recommend charges against retired Sergeant Chris Machetar.
Yeah, that's right here. The former DA told me the sheriff's department has up to 5 years before the statute of limitations runs out. He said if the sheriff's department thought a crime was being committed by Machetar, this should not have been handled internally.
Law enforcement officers are supposed to be treated the same as anybody else.
In the case of Sergeant Christopher Machetar, Team 10 sources say that didn't happen. Sources say Machetar was supposed to turn in his county car and gas card when he was promoted to sergeant and assigned to the South Bay Courthouse 2 years ago. He never did.
Should this have been a case forwarded to the district attorney's office?
If there was probable cause to believe that a crime was committed by a law enforcement officer, that case should be submitted to the district attorney's office to determine whether criminal charges should be brought.
Sources also say Machetar used the registration sticker from his own car to cover his use of the county car. That's a felony. When someone found out what he was doing, sources say Machetar was given a choice to retire or face prosecution. Former DA Paul Pfingst said that's wrong.
Asking the employee to resign rather than to face criminal prosecution is not the role of the sheriff.
Pfingst has prosecuted similar cases. He said sometimes the blame is within the organization's own rules or lack thereof.
The baggage normally has to do with where was the supervision, where were the written protocols, where were the training.
Team 10 learned more Friday regarding the vehicle policy. A spokesperson said the department has a vehicle coordinator who assigns vehicles to all divisions. Each division has a designated person who maintains record of where the vehicle is assigned. It's still unclear how Machetar slipped through the cracks. A spokesperson has said it's a personnel matter.
Machetar has refused to comment. The president of the Deputy Sheriff's Association told me they don't represent Machetar and don't have details about what happened. Melissa Masiha, Team 10.